MajorSlackAttack.
Hey, welcome back to MajorSlackAttack, your first stop for titillating tactical Elden Ring gameplay. And here's my status screen. For those of you who are new to the walkthrough, here are all the attributes at my current point. I'm at level 65, and backing it up here, our two main weapons are the Bloodhound's Fang +9 and the Longbow +17. Let's do a little round of Elden Ring Jeopardy. Elden Ring class Jeopardy. Alright, this is based on the famous TV quiz show Jeopardy, hosted by the late and great Alex Trebek. Okay, and the way it works is contestants are given the answer and they have to respond with a question that relates to the answer. For example, Jeopardy quiz show host would say, "Answer, this is the color of the sky." And the correct answer would be, question, what is blue? Alright, so the way we play Elden Ring class Jeopardy, an example would be, this class is the first one listed on the character selection screen. And you would respond, what is the vagabond? Or another example, this is the only class that starts out with the longbow. And you would respond, what is the samurai? You always have to respond with a question. Okay, so today's Elden Ring class Jeopardy question is, are you ready? This class is the only one that starts out with a weapon that does strike damage. Okay, in case you don't know, all weapons have a certain damage type. This, the Bloodhound's Fang, has a slash damage type. Let's see if we can find a strike weapon type. Here we go. Okay, the Morning Star has a strike weapon damage type. Alright, every weapon has a certain damage type. Alright, so today's Elden Ring class Jeopardy question is, this is the only class that starts out with a weapon with strike damage. Post a comment. First one with the right answer will get honorable mention in the following video. Alright, post a comment. First one with the right answer will get honorable mention in the following video. Alright? Alright, today's video, what's on the agenda? We are going out and doing a rooftop run here in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. We're after one very important item that I mentioned at the beginning of the previous video, the Twin Sage Glintstone Crown, which will bump up our intelligence by 6, so that if perchance we lose our rune arc, or there's coming up a specific section where we'll actually lose the effects of the rune arc, although we won't actually lose the rune arc, but we're going to lose the effects of the rune arc. And it'd be good if we could still have intelligence bumped up by 5 points. In this case, it's going to be bumped up by 6 points in that scenario. Alright, so we're after that, and we're also after a few other things. This is not going to be a completionist run of the Raya Lucaria rooftops, because I don't feel like going after the full moon crossbow. I don't really like it that much, and I don't think it's going to be that useful in this build, even though we're playing as an archer. But I think that the longbow is going to do just fine throughout the rest of the game. We're going to get some other bows, but yeah, no, we're going to pass on the full moon crossbow. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. First of all, we have to go out in the courtyard and take care of that Iron Maiden bitch thing. This is going to require some buffing up. We're going to use the Bloodhound's Fang. We're going to buff it up with some Golden Claw. What did I say, Golden Claw? Golden Vow. And henceforth, we are going to be using the Demi-Human Queen Staff. This has slightly better sorcery scaling than the one we got earlier, the Glintstone Staff. Yeah, that's 113. That's 120. Alright. Okay, so this thing is a force to be reckoned with. It's right over there. You can see it. A force to be reckoned with. We're not going to give it any mercy. We're going to buff up Golden Vow, Scholar's Armament, the whole 9 yards. We're going to use our Flask of Wondrous Physic with the Strength and Dexterity knock. Crystal Tears loaded in it. We're going to sneak up behind it. Bloodhound's Finesse, follow up Strong Attack combo, and another Bloodhound's Finesse, and that should finish it off. And while everything is all juiced up, we're going to go after a big crab in this corner. And then quickly, before it wears off, we're going to go after another big crab in the other corner. Alright, that's the plan. Let's do it. Two-handed. Classical Wondrous Physic. Right out to the left side. Get your sneak on. Quick as you can now. Get in these bushes over here. Right here, and wait until you can get up behind it. Just wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, let's make our move. That's it. Quickly ignore all these guys. Go quickly into this corner. There's a big crab here. The game freaking locked onto the wrong thing. I hate that. You put me to sleep. Okay. Let's look at some juice left. Before the Scholar's Armament wears off. Over to this corner. And another big crab's gonna spawn here. Done and done. These things are dangerous, eh? I've had them stun lock me to death. At this point, even now, with their health over 1200, they'll just come right up to you and just whack you, and you won't get it. You won't have a chance to respond. Just keep whacking, and you're dead. So they're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so that was pretty close to textbook, except for the freaking lock-on messing up. And so grab the goodies in that corner, and let me go over to this corner and grab that Treatinous Lily before I forget. Alright, clearing the courtyard, I found it's best to just free aim. And what I mean by free aim is don't lock on. Just aim like... Best way to free aim with the Bloodhound's Fang is use Bullseye's head. Okay? Once you're in melee range, just use his head as a crosshair. And that will, like, you know, hit whatever you're trying to target. Because there's so many things out here, using the lock-on is just going to be a nightmare. So, for example, I actually got a crit. Yeah, I'm just free aiming. It's way easier because it's just way too many things. And the game just, like, you know, gets all confused. So for example, if you want to free aim on that crab there, use your head, the head of your character. And it's pretty much... See that? Once you're within melee range, it's a pretty good way to judge. Alright, so getting a little chump change here. And there's another Trina's Lily. Grab that. Alright, I'm pretty sure I already got this. Yes, I did. Got the golden seed already. Got the golden rune over there. There's a glintstone crown over here, but we're not going to use it because we're going to get a better one. But we can get it and sell it. Or you could wear it if you just can't handle the Twin Sage Glintstone crown. Here it is right here. right here. And a good charge attack should do him in. The Corolla's Glintstone Crown. This will bump up our intelligence by 3. We have 2 of these now. Alright, courtyard clear. And we already did that area over there. Like on that balcony over there, and you go up and around and up into the church there. So we already did that. There is a cracked pot in this area. There's a mage who's just sitting there. It's just a sucker play. So you can just zoom in, aim at his head, mighty shot, should one-shot him. There we go. And everybody gets a smackdown. Whoop, watch it now. Alright, and this should be a living jar shard, and over here is a cracked pot. Done and done. Alright, a little bit of melee target practice, and this door should already be open. And that's pretty much this area clear. Let's see if we have enough to level up. This is important because we're going onto the rooftops, and you know, if you take, you know, one wrong step, down you go and you lose all your runes. When did I do that? Did I do it? Was it this walkthrough or my prisoner walkthrough? Anyways, it was like this enemy just knocked me right off, and that's a real pain in the arse trying to find that money again on the rooftop. So this is a great time to spend all your money. What are we looking at here? You need 25,000. Let me just go to the Church of Ella. Doesn't matter if everything respawns, because when we come back we just go straight to this door, up the stairs, and get onto the rooftops. Alright, so let's fast travel to the Church of Ella. Quickly sell off, see if we can get enough to level up.
Always.
Okay, so I'm like 3,000 short. This we can definitely do it. We don't need this anymore. I don't really want these two either, because we're going to get a better one that's going to bump up our intelligence by 6 rather than 3. And it only doubles to that. So now I'm 2,000 short. Let's make a quick trip to the ATM.
Goodbye.
Which would be Ferrum Grapebridge, and go kill a couple of vulgar militiamen, earn a quick 2,000 runes, and then level up, and then we can do the rooftop run. The bugger got me. Love that little scream they do when they're about to like attack you. It's like, I can do it too. Okay, will that do it? Should do it. Status. Yep, that's about right. Perfect. Back to the Church of Ella, level up. Points into endurance. So we can increase our equip load and finally get Bullseye into some proper pants. Okay, so let's bump up our equip load. And this should give us more options with regards to leggings. So only these three are going to put us into heavy load. We can finally wear our default greaves. Let's just go for the one that gives us the most physical damage negation, which would be one of these two. And now these two, let's go with the one that gives the highest immunity. So let's go with these. There we go, Bullseye. You finally got some pants. It's about fucking time. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so, and let's just spend all the rest of our runes on arrows.
Always a pleasure.
Like I said, if we take a, you know, a bit of a spill on the rooftops, we don't want to lose anything. Or lose any more than we have to. Alright, so, got lots of arrows, that's it. Let's go back to Realcaria. Back to the debate parlor. Yep. And I think it'd be a good idea to wait till noon. Get lots of light on the subject. Alright, nothing fancy? Just want to get rid of this beacon. I think a great quality of life change tweak that they could make for this game is to let you choose the color of your beacons. I would choose like bright red. And the color of the markers too. I mean, like green for the markers. I mean, they only show up on the water, you know? Everywhere else it just pretty much blends in with the background. So yeah, being able to choose the color of the markers would be great. Alright, let's get busy. We're just going to that door that we previously opened. Just ignore everything else in the courtyard. We already got all the goodies here. Straight over here, there's the Iron Maiden. It has respawned. Get your sneak on down here. Sneak right up on this guy. Backstab, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, and roll back down. Get your bow. Headshot this guy. Down he goes before he knows what's happening. Okay, so the weapon of choice out here on the rooftop is going to be mostly the bow. Alright, and hop over and away we go. We're going to be dealing mostly with these marionette soldiers, which can be actually quite dangerous on the rooftops because they can knock you off and they can force you into like a kind of like hellacious combat, melee combat scenario, which you don't want to do. Just quickly come over to this guy, lock on Mighty Shot before he gets activated, and there's another one there. It never really does anything, it just sits there, so just take it down from here. Should be able to one-shot all these guys, no problem. With our longbow at plus 17 and our current attributes. Okay, before we go up the ladder, let's go around here. And get a golden rune. Alright, up the ladder we go. Alright, up here we have four of these like flying, flip-floppy, spasmatic marionette thingies here. There's one, there's two. There's number 3, and there's a mage down there. We can one-shot all these guys. Okay, Nothing fancy, just lock on, mighty shot, and Bob's your uncle. Lock on, mighty shot. And number 3. And the mage, I never take any chances with these mage. I always use like precision aim right at the head, mighty shot, and let it rip. And that should one-shot him. After having done all those 4, the area is clear. We can just pick up some crystal darts here and go around the back and get some more goodies. Right here, get some meteor bolts. And we're going to jump down here. And jump down here. If you wanted to go for the full moon crossbow, this is where you'd go. You'd have to make this very difficult jump over here onto there. I did it in my prisoner walker if you want to see that. And then you have to follow along there and climb up to the very top. You get the full moon crossbow. I don't really want it though. I'm going to pass on it this time. Down here. And can we see? Yeah, I think you can see it from here. See that crab there? That kind of crystallized crab? That is the Twin Sage Glintstone crown. That will bump up your intelligence by 6. That's what we're ultimately after. Alright? But we got to do a lot of parkour to get down there. Alright, so we've got some marionette soldiers waiting to ambush us here. You go down and you go down. Okay, let's drop down to the west. And eventually we're going down here to this ledge, but first we're going to go across and there's a pickup on the other side. That guy's down. Okay, so we're in close combat situation. Let's get the Bloodhound's Fang up and running just in case something ambushes us. Alright, golden rune, double back. Hang a left at the end, and we're going to drop down on this skinny ledge here. Make sure you look before you leap. There you go. And this should be the imbued sword key. There you go, and I'm going to make a jump across here. I'm just going to switch over in 2 hands so I can have... Yep. There we go. I'll go around the back here. Watch it now. Let's go around the other. Watch it now. Oh, jeez. Go around the other way. Alright, smithing stone 3 times 2. Let's see if we can get this guy here. Got him. Great. Okay, take a running jump here. Up. Okay, we took care of that guy. There's another guy that patrols. Like, here he comes. That guy there. Make sure you take him out. Very important. And then there's a couple of flying marionette guys down this way. They can get a line of fire on them. You can see one right there, just waiting to ambush you. I wonder if you could shoot him from here. Excellent. Great. Haha, didn't get me. There's another one there though. You can see just the tip of his weapon sticking out there. I wonder if you can get a line of fire. Yeah, you can. Haha. Learn something new every day. There he is. So you can avoid getting ambushed by these guys. Can I get a lock on them? No, but we can use precision aim, zoom in. Haha. Nice try. Can we get you? We gotcha! Haha! I don't think so. Great, that takes care of that, because once those guys get activated and you're down there on the roof, it's total hell. You're trying to do combat with them and they're flip-flopping all over the place and doing a lot of damage, and it's just a pain in the arse. Great, so that's a better way of doing that. Alright, so first of all, before we jump across there and take care of business in there, let's take this ladder down. Whee! All the way down. Get out your Bloodhound's Fang and some crabs in here. And there's one more over here. And this should be some smithing stones. Smithing stones, somber smithing stone 4. Very good. And that's our business concluded here. See, here's a better shot of that, of what we're after. Right there. Glintstone, Twin Sage Glintstone crown. It's a really butt ugly crown, but it works. Bumps up your intelligence by a whopping 6 points. That's a very useful piece of equipment to have. Alright, so back up the ladder. I hear something. The fuck? I'm freaking out here. This is where I died in my prisoner run, I think. Okay, so we gotta jump across that roof there. Up. Okay, let's get our shield up just in case. But those two guys are down, so that's great. That's really great. And let's go over here and get, I think this is magic grease, if I recall correct. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and into the chapel we go. This is actually the classroom, rather. Just curious if there's anything around the other side here. Uh-oh. That's right, I forgot about that guy. One more of those guys. Here he is. These things here, when they get out of hand. As in, don't let them. That's it. No frickin' mercy. Alright, so let's go in here. Easy now. Easy. Got ourselves a golden rune. And down there, on that chandelier, is an extra glintstone key that you can give to Thops back at the Church of Erith. Don't try to get it from here, though. Let's get some light on the subject. Double back. Careful now. Careful. You're going to drop down to that beam over there, so you want to line yourself up just right. Right? And here we go. Come on. Okay. Beautiful. Alright? And then drop down on the chandelier. Get yourself Academy Glintstone key. Done and done. Alright, so down below there's 2 or 3 mages that we can pick off from up here easily before we go down. There's one right there. Lock on, mighty shot, should do him in. Down. And this one, same deal. See him right there? Should be lock on, mighty shot. Oh, wait, I don't know how you survived. Oh, you know what? I always do a headshot on that guy. See, that's why I always do a headshot. Then take chances with these guys. Come on over here. There we go. Yeah, do a headshot on the guy. Don't take chances. Forgot about that. There may be one more, but I think it's fairly safe to drop down because he's all by his lonesome. It's probably around the other side. At any rate, let's go out to the east and go get that Twin Sage Glintstone crown, which is outside. Hook around to the right here, and lock on, and the charge attack should do this guy in. That's it, and there we go. Twin Sage Glintstone crown. Mission accomplished. Like I said, it's absolutely butt ugly. Makes you look like the Burger King mascot, but it does its job. It will bump up your intelligence by 6 points. Okay. Alright. Let's finish up. Where's that last mage? While you're hunting around. I think I remember. There he is over there. This guy's kind of funny. He just sits there. If you stick on the right side here, he won't even react to you. So you can just pull out your bow. Aim for the head. Mighty shot. Instant kill. Grab yourself a spell. Is this a spell or a tool? I think it's a spell. There it is, yeah, Shattering Crystal. Of course, requires Intelligence 38, way above our pay grade. Alright, down here behind this guy is the Academy, no, the Azure Glintstone Staff, way above our pay grade. We could sell it though. This guy's extremely dangerous. He's gonna start popping off these, like, 3 rapid fire. I think he's got a crossbow or something. Yeah, he's got a crossbow. He's extremely dangerous. If you get hit by all 3 of those shots, it does a lot of damage. You could just kind of stick behind this rise here and just keep pelting him using precision aim with mighty shots, and you'll kill him before he gets close enough. And as long as you're behind this rise, those shots won't hit you. And by the time he figures out that, you know, you can't be hit, sometimes he rushes you. But yeah, haha. Guess you missed that day in school, eh? There you go, the Azura's Glintstone Staff. Is there anything behind here? Nope. And that's it. That's the run. Like I said, it's not a completionist run. Just after a few key items. Got them all. I'm good with that. Finally, before you leave, you should kick down this ladder. Did I do this? Yeah. That way, you can get back up here for what it's worth. I don't know why you want to come back up here. Because to really get back onto the rooftops, you have to get over there. But at any rate, that lets down into the classroom. So for example, if you went to the schoolhouse classroom side of Grace, that ladder's right there. Is it that one? No, it's this one, I think. Church of the Cuckoo. Yeah, it's this one. Church of the Cuckoo. There's the ladder, see? That's the ladder we just kicked down. So if you wanted to go back up, like I said, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but... So, that's it. We're done here. Just want to set myself up for what's coming up next. Looking at my laptop here. What's next, Mr. Laptop? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I want everybody to go to Waypoint Rune Cellar. And we're going to have a little talk with Sorcerer Selling. Starting off the first thing next video. Why Slack? Well, you're going to have to watch the next video to find out. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, post the comments, stuff like that there. And once again, this class is the only class that starts out with a weapon that does strike damage. What is the question? Alright, first one to answer with the right question will win honorable mention in one of my following videos. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.